Hey everyone, Abel here, and today we're going to be doing another Transformers Age of the Prime figure review, and this time it's Sideways. So, he is a deluxe class figure, and he looks pretty interesting. I had to get this guy, because, well, I'd never seen one that looked like this before. You know, usually they, use the same mold for a lot of them, or they retool it a little bit here and there, but this was just interesting. I haven't seen one like this. So it's 21 steps, turn into some kind of a jet. Over here, we got some primes. It says deluxe. Over here, we get a nice close-up of them. And I do believe that's one of those keys. Because, yeah, it is. Because he's part of the Cybertron Robots in Disguise series. So that's cool. I have another figure for that now. I'm glad they actually put it on the box. They were doing a couple of them where they didn't put what they were from on there. So it's nice to see. But yeah, it just looks awesome. Like, I love this. It looks like a crossbow. He's got like a double-bladed sword. That's going to be the wings. Very cool. And you can see the key there. So, let's go ahead, get him open, and take a closer look. Alright, here's Sideways out of the box. So, before we talk about him, let's go over directions. So, Age of the Primes has this nice blue. Looks pretty good. And there's really nothing you really have to do out of the box, like some of them have to. He's pretty much all set. So, the directions also just say, Cybertron, Robots in Disguise, which it's weird, because there's like two Robots in Disguise cartoons they had. There's I forgot what year, I think 2015 and 2001, I don't know. But, yeah, so there's that. And Cybertron is actually the third series in the Energon universe, I want to say. Yeah. So, what does he come with for accessories? Alright, so he comes with wing blades. And these are just going to pop into his hand. Of course, I wish it wasn't, waffling like that on the bottom. He could have just put a nice clear plastic, or a solid plastic piece going across. You didn't even have to paint it or anything, just plastic. But, okay. Whatever. I do like how it has the gray that looks all, like the paint's been all chipped off and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see some of the design there on the black. Then we have a shield. Now this thing is cool. So you can pry those open, and then you have, like the crossbow. Now another cool feature it has, if you look, it has a little Decepticon logo there. There's a tab in the back. You pull that up, and now it's Autobot. Because I guess he's supposed to be like a trickster, a con man or something, so maybe he pretends to be an Autobot sometimes. I'm not really sure. And then he comes with the Planet X Cyber Key. Of course, Decepticon logo right on it. A lot of Decepticon logos. Okay. Well, I think. I don't know if there's one on him or not. Because I didn't see one on him when I was looking. But, we'll figure it out. But this can actually go right inside here. And the reason why it does that is because the old toy that this is actually based off of, you would pop this in and these would shoot open. But, of course, with the new line, they don't do any of that stuff with the cyber keys that they add. You have to do everything manually. But this looks awesome. With the orange, the black, silver, you got a little bit of green there in the front. And down there, or yeah, back there. The bottom side, not much. I mean, there's a little tab here. So he can go on his arm. Alright, so this is what he looks like when he has everything in his arm. So he can put this in his hand. Looks pretty cool. And this, you just put both sides into his hand opening there, like that. Double-sided blade, I like it. Of course, with this, you can put it on like the side here. Put those back, and now he's just holding a shield. You can also separate the blades here even more, and it looks like this. Pretty awesome. And you can put his blades on the bottom of the legs. Alright, so I have to say, I love the look of this guy. And like I mentioned earlier, he doesn't look like any other Transformer that I've come across. I'm sure there's ones that have the same body type that I just haven't seen, maybe. But I like it. Plus, his head looks so different. it kind of reminds me of Tarn. Tarn doesn't really have like a face, it's just like a mask, it looks like. Kind of the same for this guy. He has like a big visor for the eyes or well, face area. I love the colors in this thing. So he's got this nice bright orange. I love it. He's got silver, black, and it all goes so well together, the color design. And he's got this like coppery gold for like the head, shoulders, and the feet. Awesome. I just love it. Turn it around. See some wings back here. Just looks amazing. I love it. And as much as I hate bulky figures, especially with Transformers, this guy's not that bulky except for his chest piece here. Usually they have like a big pack on the back, but this guy he's so like sleek. It's just this that sticks out, but it's okay. It actually almost looks like a face, doesn't it? He's got some eyes, like a mouth, because little gaps there. I like it. Now, I don't see a Decepticon logo on him anywhere. I mean, who knows? Maybe when we transform him into his jet mode, he might have one that's hiding. But as of right now, I don't see. Now, the figure itself, the waffling is not that bad as some. There's some little bit of waffle. Like, right in the very center back of the back area. Center of the back. I mean, you have the gaps there. That's kind of eh. And then you got the back of the shins. That's a big, huge gaps. But I get it. It's going to fold in probably backwards, so it kind of has to be like that. If it does fold that way. I actually haven't looked at the directions too well. I just look at the very beginning part to see if I have to do anything out of the box. But it's just awesome. I love it. He's got thinner arms. And I love the round parts of the legs there that goes into the hips. We did the color. And look at the articulation, or the details on it. Like right here with the things sticking off for the knees. I love that. They could have just went with like solid silver, no lines or anything. There's like details every little ridges on the black there. Got the feet has little detail on them. They did a good job with this. Now this guy is actually a Walmart exclusive. I mean, you can get it from the website, Hasbro Pulse, but it's a Walmart exclusive, and it's actually there's another Walmart exclusive that goes along with this one, Excellion. So, yeah, there's that. And he's an Autobot. But it kind of has the same color scheme going on, I think. But this one I just like a whole lot more. Excellion looks like Hotshot from Cyberverse. I think it's Cyberverse. I don't know. But, awesome. So let's go over some articulation. Let's see. We got the head. I haven't checked any of this yet, so we're going to find out together. You can go around. It does not go up or down at all. No sideways tilting. Let's see, we got the arms. Those go all the way around. We can go up to alright, 90. We can rotate. We got a single jointed elbow. But it gives a 90-degree bend. We've got hands that can actually do something. So it turns. Nice. I hate when it's just like a solid piece of plastic that you can't do anything with. Alright, so we got upper area done. Let's do mid. See, goes all the way around, nice and smooth. Let's move these wings. Oh, yeah, so the wings, they also can move. Now to the legs. We get a 180. Forward. Ooh, that could hurt. And back. If the wings are moved, we can go farther up. We can rotate at the top of the thigh. Oh, the wing got stuck in the knee piece. Yeah, careful of that. I could see that breaking, actually. Because if you spin this, it kind of hooks into it and gets stuck. So be careful. I can imagine this breaking before this does. Let's see, knee time. Oh, the knees. Oh, that's... Ooh, that was tough. Not bad. Let's see what else we got. We got the feet. Alright, so yeah, they move pretty much down. Did they go in? Oh, yes they do. Nice. Alright, so we looked at the robot mode, all the colors and articulation. Let's go ahead, turn it into a jet, and take a look at that. Alright, here's Sideways transformed. Now this was quite easy to do actually, and I had lots of fun transforming this one. I just think some of the things about it were different from other Transformers, so it was cool. I liked it. Another thing I just realized, this is great for this month, because it's like Halloween colors. It really goes nice for this. Now one thing I like is when the head is inside here and you flip it. These are actually the, like the horns that were on the top of his head sticking out. That looks pretty cool. And I like how all his accessories actually, or should it be on him, like the blades are actually the wings. And the shield goes on top, you know, to be the actual... It's not like how most of the vehicles are, you know, you can just put the weapons on, and then it looks kind of tacky, let's face it, putting, like, the weapons on the vehicles. But this looks good. You can see it still has the key on there. I like these things that stick out, the knee pieces. But however, it looks pretty good. There's no landing gears or wheels or anything like that. So it just sits around the ground, wherever you put it. Not bad. And it's also kind of lightweight too, I didn't realize that. Alright, well that's just been my review of Transformers Age of the Primes Sideways. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.